What's up, YouTube, and welcome to my channel.
It's on now. It's on now.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Wave, and welcome to another episode of, I don't really know what I'm calling this, but I guess we're gonna say welcome to another episode of Rebuilding. All right, in today's episode, like I said like I promised, I'm gonna help or try to help LaMelo Ball win the championship. Just like the first initial Knicks rebuild, I'm only going to give myself 1 year and see what I could do. I'm not going to restrict myself as much as I did in that initial rebuild. I am going to give myself the same kind of leeway as I did in my last video. Obviously, I made some mistakes, but I'm learning as I'm going. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. All right, so let's get on the Hornets and get straight into the action. All right, we're going to auto-generate rookies. The first thing I'm going to do here is go into my rosters and see if and who I want to trade, okay? So let's go into trade finders. We got Gordon Hayward. We got Terry Rozier, Devontae Graham, Cody Zeller, LaMelo Ball, obviously, PJ Washington, Miles Bridges, Biyombo, Malik Monk, Cody Martin, Jalen McDaniels, Vernon Carter Jr., and Caleb Martin. So we got the Martin twins, Cody. So we got a decent team to work with to begin with. The first thing I want to do, though, is I want to try to get a center here. Okay, so our best player is Gordon Hayward. I'm not really sure I'm going to keep him as well, but the first thing I want to do is I do want to get better. I like our bench. All right, so I'm going to go and see if I can get with Terry Rozier, man. Let's put Terry Rozier up there first and see what happens. We get 19 offers. We get Danny Green and Justin Holiday, Brook Lopez, and DJ Wilson. So this is a decent one. I like the Brook Lopez acquisition. Give us a decent center, and then we can try to use our center that we have, and we can move him around and see what we can get. Got Otto Porter Jr., Larry Nance Jr., and JaVale McGee. Again, JaVale is very defensive orientated. So we either want a center or we want a PG. Okay, I like the Clint Capella. So we might do Clint Capella, but let's just see these last ones. Myers Leonard and Avery Bradley. I like Derek Favors and Royce O'Neal. Buddy Hield, for some reason, on every single video, Buddy Hield tried to come to my team. Maybe that's telling me something. So I might do this if I constantly get the Buddy Hield's offer. Terrence Ross and Dwayne Bacon for a draft pick. A 2024 second-round draft pick, 2024 second-round draft pick, and Terry Rozier. Tim Hardaway Jr. straight up. Joe Harrison, Torian Prince, DeLon Wright, and Rodney Gruder. Norman Powell, Stanley Johnson, and Rudy Gay in a 2023 second-round pick. Al Horford and Mike Muscala. Ricky Rubio straight up. Or Draymond Green in a 2022 second-round pick from me. I think I'm going to go ahead and take that Clint Capella one. I'm going to give him that. I'm only trying to do this in a year, so now I got to go ahead and try to find me a point guard. I'm going to go ahead and look for Cody Zeller. Well, I got a point guard. I got LaMelo Ball, but I want LaMelo to kind of learn throughout the year and see if he could progress a little bit before I give him that starting role. Ultimately, by the end of the year, I want to be able to put him in. All right, so now I got to get a PG, though, that he can learn from. Got 22 offers that he can learn from, and he could kind of progress from and get better as the year go. Tyus Jones and Marco Grugic, Rajon Rondo and Chris Dunn. Myers Leonard and Maurice Harkless, Derek Favors and Royce O'Neal. Buddy Hield again for Cody Zeller in a pick. I think I'm gonna have to do the Buddy Hield one. I did say if they offer me Buddy Hield again, that means it is meant for me to get him. Maybe that will pop my cherry as far as winning championships on YouTube. Okay, with this mode. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I'm gonna take that as a sign. And then maybe Sacramento will offer me something better. All right, so now we got Buddy Hield. Let me look at my roster. But hold on, you know what? Let's look at the game plan here. So they got LaMelo starting, then Malik Monk. We're gonna go ahead and switch him. Put Buddy Hield in. We gotta move Monk up. Monk cannot not be in the rotation. Okay. All right, so we're gonna move Monk up into the rotation right there, ninth. All right, so he might still be in the rotation. He might not be. Oh, hold on. Let me give my boy some minutes. Buddy gets some minutes. Clint Capella gotta get some minutes. Okay, so far that's my starting lineup. I'm gonna do a couple more things because you know I do feel I could get better. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Let's propose a more trade. Oh, wrong thing. Let's go trade finder. Okay, front office. Trades, trade finder. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what else we're gonna do. What other moves we can make. I still want to see if I could get somebody solid in that point guard role. So with that, I'm gonna have to go with somebody young, and I'm thinking Malik Monk might have to do it, or Cody Zeller. No, it might have to be Cody. Let me see what I can get for Cody. I got 26 offers, so I got an offer from almost every team. So they see the potential in the young man, but let's see what they are willing to give up for this potential. Matthew Dellavedova, it's not bad. Semi Ojeleye, Terrence Mann, John Conchair, Maurice Harkless, Azubuike, Justin James, Reggie Bullock, Quinn Cook, Dwayne Bacon. So no finessing going on. Courtney Lee, Chris Chuoza, Clean Martin, Wayne Gabriel. I cannot say his first name. I apologize. Wayne Ellington, Stanley Johnson, Tyler Zeller, Abdul Nader, Mike Muscala, Jared Vanderbilt, CJ Elby, and Juan Toscano. All right, so I'm not interested in none of this, but let's see if I could put some picks to it. If they would, see, give them a top 3 projected, and then we're gonna give them this too. Okay, so we're just gonna give them both picks. Let's see what we can get for the first picks in Cody Martin, Wabi, Tyrese Maxey, and Matisse Thybulle. Dante DiVincenzo and Brian Forbes, JaVale McGee, Aaron Naismith and Robin Williams, Chris Dunn, Precious Ochiwa and Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson is it might be a good pick. Oh, Hassan Whiteside. That don't seem bad. I know I got a big man already, but it doesn't hurt to have two nice solid big men, and I could also trade off one of those if anything to get a nice piece. Ooh, Derrick Rose point. There it go. It look like D Rose. Okay, Derrick Rose is the best player, and I needed a point guard anyway to teach ball. So I know y'all looking at me like I'm crazy for giving up my picks, but at the same time, now how do I make people? Training? Boom, player mentorship. All right, player mentorship. Okay, so I get to pick the player I want to. This is his mentor. Okay, so he have no choice but to be mentored by him. I got to select 3 badges that they want him to get, and that's catch and shoot, difficult shots, and fearless finisher. All right, I could get with that. It's gonna have D Rose teaching, but Gordon Hayward is good enough. Okay, let's go to rosters. Let's go to coaching, game plan. See what we got here. Let's put find D Rose. Put D Rose in. Hold on, let me put him right here. Jaden Daniels not. All right. So it looked like I'm about to go like 8 strong in the rotation. And yeah, it's pretty much what it's gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and give my boy Ball some minutes though. Give these guys a nice solid 30. Miles get some decent minutes. Graham get some 30. Alright, so probably could take a couple minutes off of Rose and get out the ball, and they could split their time up. Alright, and I got Monk. Oh, Monk needs some PG, small forward, PG. Alright, so let me see something. Maybe I could switch Ball up real quick. See what happens if I make Alonzo Ball a 2. Let's see what happens. He gets better. Okay, so he gets better. He comes to 79. That actually worked perfectly because Devontae Graham is going to be trying to get some of them point guard minutes, and that kind of evens out my time between the shooting guards and the point guards. Now, power forward, I got PJ Washington and Miles. I wonder if Miles could run power forward as well. Let me see what happens if I do that. See what happens if I make Miles a power forward. Let's see if he go up a little bit. No, he goes down. Okay. So his best position is the 3. All right, so we're going to keep him there. Do we make any more changes? I feel like we okay for the most part. We decent. I'm going to see, since I'm not going to play Malik, I'm going to see if I can grab a nice power forward for him, just to make sure I'm solid at each position. And then I think I'm okay. Well, I'm not. I'm going to see what happens. I think I'm okay for now. No, I don't want Ennis or Birch, Jermichael Green, Doug McDermott, Clean Martin, Nicolo Melli. I cannot say his first name, so I'm just going to stick with Thornwell. Excuse me, guys. I'm just going to stick with Thornwell. I don't want Cody Martin back, and I do not. Siva Tosklov, Matt Thomas, Stanley Johnson. Stanley Johnson played power forward. I'm okay with that. Daniel House and Sterling Brown from the Houston Rockets. Actually, let me look at Daniel House. How tall is he? 6'6". He actually might, and he's a floor spacer. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Sorry, Malik. I know. Oh yeah, y'all around the same age too. Wait, what is this? I almost took the wrong thing. Hold on now. You almost got me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Now let's see what happens if I do this. Quick edit. Go down to House and make him power forward. He gets a little worse, but I think it'll get the job done. It'll space the floor. That'll work. Okay, so let's look about. I always do that. Let's go into our coaching. Let's swap out the minutes. Okay. Let's move up House into our 10th spot, at least into the playoffs, and then we're gonna go ahead. PJ Washington, I'm gonna take you 22 minutes, PJ. We're gonna give House 8. We're gonna take a couple from Bridges. We're gonna give it to you. All right, House, boom. All right, so that's what we're gonna rock with. That's how we're gonna rock. The rotation is looking good. The minutes is looking very evened out. We're gonna go about a month into it. So we're gonna go December 31st, simulate through date. Let's see what happens. All right. So we started the season off 5-9. Not really what I expected with what I did. I thought I did a good job, you know, and sometimes it just don't work out the way you think. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna see. First of all, I'm sorry. Let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats and let's see what is going on and why we are struggling right now. So player stats, we got Buddy Hield averaging about 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, almost 2 turnovers. He's shooting 40% from the field and 40% from the three. So Buddy Hield playing tight well. Derrick Rose is averaging 18, 7 assists. He's playing well. Graham is averaging 15, shooting 50% from the field, shooting 40% from the three. He's playing well. So it's looking like it might be just our defense that's struggling. Because we scoring the ball pretty well. We got a couple of people over double digits. Lemelo isn't playing as well. Let me change up something real quick. I'm going to the front office. I'm into the coach's game plan, and I'm going to give responsibilities. All right, I didn't give no scoring option, so my first scoring option is going to be Gordon Hayward because he's the best player on the team, then Buddy Hield, and then D Rose. All right, we're going to have a focus, so we're going to get neutral offensive focus. All right. So now I think the next problem is our front office. Okay, I didn't do this before. Let's go to contract. Let's go to staff. My head coach is Doodoo Cheeks. He got a C, a D. His potential is a C. His offense is a C minus. His defense is a D. So we're gonna fire this man, and we're gonna get Steven Silas because he's the best coach available, and that's all that matters. Okay. We're going to get rid of this guy because he sucks. I think it's more of my coaching staff than it is anything. Okay, so I like his potential. His offense is an A. Oh, he don't want the assistant coaching job? My bad. My bad, guy. So we're going to go with this guy, the next best man. And he's willing to work. Okay? I don't like his potential. His potential has to be at least a B. His potential sucks, so we got to fire him too. Apologize that I got to be so harsh with it. And I like his potential. I like the defense is a B. We're going to make him an offer. Welcome to the team. Fire this guy because his scouting sucks. And we're going to get the best scout on the market. Let's go. Welcome to the team. All right. Now, our GM sucks. Our assistant GM sucks. We're going to fire him. We're gonna go through we're gonna get it right, man. And we're gonna go through potential, okay? So we're gonna look at people that got good potential. His negotiations is a C plus, his tradings and B minus, but he got a A plus potential. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. You know, his contracts isn't that good, but we only need him for this year, so we don't need him to be he don't want the assistant GM job. Okay. Alright, so now how we gonna play this? Cause he just declined us. How about we see who got the best negotiation skills? That'll work. I don't really care for potential too much, but we're gonna take this negotiation skills and we're gonna keep it pushing. All right, now I was gonna get rid of the CFO, but I don't think that's worth it. Now we got rid of our front office. We made some changes in the game plan. Let's see how that works for the second month of the season. All right, so we was able to have a similar month, and that leads me to see that I need to make some real changes around here, or things is not gonna get any better. So what I'm gonna do is be really drastic and try to get rid of Gordon Hayward and see what I could get for Gordon Hayward. So they offered me Tobias Harris and Matthias Thybulle for Derrick Rose and Gordon Hayward. You cannot get both of my good players. Chris Middleton and Brian Forbes, everybody want Derrick Rose too. Gordon Hayward and Kevin Love straight up no. Justin Winslow and Dylan Brooks for Gordon Hayward and Khalid Martin. I mean, like, Gordon Hayward got some decent value. So why are they offering me all these crappy people? Mitchell Rob is like, where are the good deals? So it's looking like I'm gonna end up keeping. Oh, this John Wall one might not be bad, but I'm not gonna be here in this following season to use that. DeMar DeRozan for Gordon Hayward straight up. Al Horford for Gordon Hayward straight up. Well, I guess I tried DeMar DeRozan because, maybe he would do better. He's a little bit better. So let's go ahead and look at the game plan. Why did they put Ball into the slot? He did get better. So Lonzo Ball did get better. Buddy Hield. They put Buddy Hield on the bench. And it's looking like our biggest problem is defense. So I'm going to go ahead and go down here. And I'm going to try to bring in a defensive guy. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Trade Finder. Okay. Go to Trade Finder. And I need a defensive guy. I need somebody that I know I can grab. That's going to protect the paint down. Okay. That's the plan. I don't know who I'm going to go to and how I'm going to get it. But we're going to look. We're going to find something. All right. Now, my initial thought was I need a power forward. But if I could get a big man, maybe Miami would give up. Let's see if Miami is willing to even consider Bam Adebayo. Yeah, no. My thinking on that was I take Bam, I make him into a power forward, and then that's an easy slide in. I'm sure he gets better at the position, and then I could just easily take that, and that'll be my defense right there. But they not letting that happen. Let's see about Wendell. No, I just tried that. I know the younger guys ain't really getting shipped off, so that ain't gonna happen. All right, I just did that just to see. They've been trying to give me Draymond Green forever, but let's see who they take for Draymond. I'm not giving you Buddy. I'm not giving you Buddy. Look, all right, so they trying to finesse me. Not happening. They're not gonna finesse me. Okay. What about Covington? Covington, I just need somebody with a decent inside defense. Covington seemed like the guy. We're going to look a little bit longer, and then we're going to go ahead and make our decision. Okay, I just want to look through every team, leave no stone unturned. What about Jay Crowder? Who would they want for Jay Crowder? Miles Bridges, Daniel House, Langston Galloway, and Nick Richards, and Clint Capella. Derrick Rose. This Derrick Rose offer is enticing because Melo's getting better, like I thought he would. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the strength that I need a defender in that position, and PJ Washington is not doing it for me. And I feel like in 2K, Jay Crowder does a great job. So I don't want to really give up D Rose because he's playing so well, but I have to. Let's just see where it gets us. Let's go into the game plan. Switch it up a little bit. Okay, I remember I had him at the 2. Buddy Hield come off the bench. All right. So the computer, DeRozan, you are disappointing me. How do you go down 2? Oh, his minutes. They want me to give him less minutes. All right. They want me to give him less minutes. All right. So I'm going to give Devontae those minutes. Okay. That'll work for me. Now, the only problem is I don't have a backup a backup point guard. So I got to put Melo back. All right. Let me do this. I know what I'm doing now. I know what I got to do now. Know what I got to do now. So now we're going to go. We ain't going to give any of our good players. Okay. We need a 2. And we're going to give Biombo. No, not Biombo. We're gonna see what Sterling Brown could do for us. We gotta go into the end of our bench and try to see if we can finesse. Try to see. You know what? Let me see. Projected backup. Teams may not trade first round picks in consecutive years. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do that and see if that helps. The offers kind of went down. I think I lost the offer for doing that. Tyler Johnson, Alizé Johnson, that's his real name. All right, so that ain't work. They don't want dude. Nobody wants him. So see if I could come up with a nice 2-guard off the bench. That's not RJ Barrett. No. Terrence Ross, maybe. I think he's not really a great defender. I need a little bit of defense. Maybe Will Barton. Oh, they'll give me Bobo and Will Barton. Let's see. RJ Hampton and Will Barton for Miles Bridges and Jay Crowder. I don't know if I want to give up Devontae Graham, Gary Harris. All right, so this is legitimately the only offer that I'm even willing to take, but they want both of my power forwards, and I can't do that. I wonder if they do Washington and straight up, or the money don't work. All right, the money don't work. Let's see. Give it to Martin Bros. No, that money don't work either. No way. Need a player. Need a player with somebody like his contract. Oh, Crowder was getting money. Hold on. So you want Biombo? You need to make less money than Biombo. Okay. So probably Brown, Sterling Brown. Nope. I'm so confused. It said I need to make less. Now I got to do more. 3 million more than him. So that must have been 1 million more than Biombo. That's why they picked Crowder. Yeah. So that ain't happening. I'm not giving you both of these guys. Let's go a week in and see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right. So with that little experiment, I went 500 real quick. I really need a game changer. I really do. And why I keep doing that? I keep doing the wrong thing. I really need a game changer. And I mean, I want to see if I can flip DeRozan to get somebody better. Tobias Harris, Chris Middleton, Zach LaVine, and Cristiano Felicio. JaVale McGee and Kevin Love, Kemba Walker and Javonte Green. Jonas Valanciunas and Tyus Jones. Danilo Gallinari and Chris Dunn. Mike Conley and a draft pick. Hassan Whiteside and Corey Joseph. Mitchell Robinson. Evan Fournier and Terrence Ross. Josh Richardson and Tim Hardaway Jr. Will Barton and Gary Harris. Malcolm Brogdon and Justin Holiday. Blake Griffin and Jahlil Okafor. Fred VanVleet and Patrick McCaw. Eric Gordon and Christian Wood. LaMarcus Aldridge and Ricky Rubio. Devin Booker and Adele Nader. Oh, man, I'm almost ready to risk it for Devin, man. D'Angelo Russell and Jake Layman and Draymond Green straight up. I don't want to give up Jay Crowder because I legit just got him. But, like, I feel like I could go after him again. I need to get Devin Booker, though. I need a franchise changer. DeMar DeRozan is too one-dimensional for my team, and that is gonna kill us. So now I'm gonna go out. I just traded him to the Suns, Jay Crowder. So I'm gonna go back to the Suns and see if I can get Jay Crowder back. I just made the Suns so good. Like, look, they got Chris Paul, DeMar DeRozan, Derrick Rose, Miles McKell. Oh, that's Mikal Bridges. I about to say I gave him Miles too. Yeah, I don't remember doing that. All right, but now they want him. If I want him back, Jay Crowder back. Oh, why they trying to finesse me? This is the only deal that is even worthy doing, and they trying to take away 2 power forwards. I don't know how much I necessarily get better at that position if I do that. All right, let me check the game plan real quick. See what's going on. All right, so we got Booker. I'm about to change LaMelo back to the point and have him start. I think that'll be more beneficial to us. I know it's going to take his overall down. And he could play the small forward. He could play the small forward. Let me see something. Just to mess around with this thing. Let me see. Oh, he get better at the All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make him the 2. We're gonna make bro, he could play every position. 2K nutty. We're gonna make him the PG. I know he go down. Matter of fact, we're gonna start him at point guard. He gonna play the 2. Let's see what happens if D Book become PG. Oh, he gets worse. All right, so Vontae Graham could play the 2 off the bench. No, he cannot. Let's see what happened to Buddy Hill go to 2. All right, so I'm gonna trade one of these guys. Put him as the point. What changes? Nothing changed but the overall. Oh, Buddy Hill could play the small forward, and he gets better as well. All right, so I guess that'll work. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Now let's see what the game plan is looking like. So we got Devontae at the 1, Booker at the 2, Bridges at the 3, Washington at the 4, and Capella at the 5. You are not gonna get no burn, so we're gonna take your minutes away. Give you some time. Oh wait, you're at 2. That Melo start. Have the dynamic duo come off the bench. Alright, so it's looking like I do need to list another point guard, but that's how we gonna do it, man. That's how we gonna do it. That's how we gonna do it. Point guard is just a label. Let's see what happens. Let's give it one more week. L immediately off the top. Oh my God, I forgot to take injuries off again. That's a big L for me. Big L for me. The W's are coming now, though. A little bit more often than not. Okay, so for that week, for the 2 weeks, I went 4 and 3. So 4 and 3, or 4 and 4. So again, we staying at the 500 mark. It's looking like I'm going to have to get rid of some of these young cats in order to win now. And I'm going to have to do it now. I'm trying to be nice and not get rid of certain people, but it's looking like I'm going to have to get rid of people in order to win now. And obviously, I should have knew that from the beginning. but I wanted to try to win with people that was on the team. Okay, that is not the case. So we're going to have to get rid of some of these young guys and see who we could bring in. I know P.J. Washington was a big piece that people wanted. He got 3-star potential. So hopefully we can get a decent piece. I like Duncan Robinson. But I need something game-changing, like almost like this. Hassan Whiteside. Almost like this. He come off the bench right behind Clint Capella. So it's looking like I might take the Hassan Whiteside deal. I like this deal too a little bit with DeAndre and Shamit. So that's the other one I'm going to go ahead and put to the side. All these other ones seem to be a while. I could get D Rose back, but I think I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do this one. The Whiteside and Frank Kaminsky duo. Frank Kaminsky could be moved. So now we got Clint Capella, Hassan Whiteside, Book, Hill, Graham, Ball. I'm actually going to try to get rid of Graham too, just to see, because he's another person that should have real high value. He don't got a lot of money, so that might make it so I can't get a real big name guy. But I just want to see what they got on the market for him. You know, let's see what he's really worth out here and who I could bring in for him. And if I think anybody is valuable enough to get rid of him. And so far, I'm not seeing anything that's jumping out off the page. Maybe besides this move. Maybe besides that move. I could welcome back to the team, D Rose. Welcome back to the team. All right, let's look at our game plan. Okay. So we're going to put D Rose back in the starting rotation. We're going to have Capella come off the bench, Melo. I want to make Kaminsky a power forward. I want to make Kaminsky a power forward. I think his overall should go up. Well, I made him PG. And with him being there, 79, and Miles could play his position. Let me see if he actually go up. If I make him a 2, no. See what happens if he go up a little bit. Okay. So he gets better. Okay, so now this is what we looking like. Booker, Whiteside, Capella, Hill, Derrick Rose, Melo Ball, Frank Kaminsky, Miles Bridges, and Daniel House. That's going to really round out what we're going to do. Let's see our game plan one more time before we continue to go into it. Booker got a majority of the minutes at 2. That's okay. Nader, I don't know why you keep getting minutes. Stop giving people minutes. All right. D-Book. We're going to give you, you know what I mean? We're going to give you about 30 of them things. Give D Rose a little bit more time. And we don't have a 2 guard, but that's okay. We don't have another 2 guard, but that's okay. I don't even want to give him this many minutes because he's a rookie and he's going to mess that up. And we're going to split the rest between the big men. Where you at, Whiteside? All right. Ain't no 2. So we give it back to Book. All right. So that's where we're going to go. And we're going to do that into the trade line. and see what happens. All right, so now we're at the All-Star break, and as you can see, it's Team LeBron versus Team Giannis, and that is to be expected. We're gonna auto draft. I don't expect anybody besides Devin Booker, the two-time All-Star, to make it from the team. Obviously, we don't have a starter in, but that's okay. We fighting for position. The good thing is, even though we are 19th in the power ranking, we are 9th in the conference, and we made a bunch of progress. As you can see in the last 2 weeks, is a ton of W's and only 2 L's. So with that being said, I'm going to sim to the end of the season and see what happens. I should make it. I'm in pretty good shape. I will see you at the end of the season. All right, so as you can see, we was able to make the playoffs. We made it in 6th place, 12th in the power ranking. That was a great comeback. Unbelievable. I'm proud of the moves I was able to make. Hopefully it carries over into the playoffs. I know we started weak, but we ended strong. Hopefully it carries over to the playoffs and we surprise some teams and we win the championship. All right, let's go through the awards. Giannis won the MVP. Obviously, he's like the 2K simulation MVP automatically. Rookie of the year is James Wiseman. Incredible numbers, 17 and 10. Great job. Sixth man of the year, Rookie Rubio. 12 points with the San Antonio Spurs off the bench a game, with also 7 assists and 1.5 steals. Defensive player of the year is Giannis. Look at the numbers. He did a great job. 29 points a game, 17 rebounds, 6 steals, 6 assists, 1.5 steals, and 2 blocks. Shooting over 50% from the field goal range, and not bad considering the fact that he's not great from the 3-point line, shooting over 30%, and his free throw percentage is terrible. All right, Michael Porter Jr. is the most improved player of the year. 15 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block, shooting 47 from the field, 80% from the free throw line, and 40% from the 3-point line. Incredible. Stan Van Gundy is the coach of the year. I forget what team he coached for, and I cannot tell you. Kenny Ingram, I think he coached the Pelicans, so good job. Kenny Ingram is the executive of the year. Congratulations, Kenny. All right, that is your rewards. First team, NBA All-First Team, Damian Lillard, Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic. Second team, Steph Curry, Ben Simmons, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Karl Anthony Towns. Third team, Russell Westbrook, Trae Young, Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo. All defensive first team, Ben Simmons, Paul George, Giannis, obviously, Kawhi, Andre Drummond. This is a really good list. Second team, Drew Holiday, Chris Paul, Jonathan Isaac, Anthony Davis, and Rudy Gobert. Jonathan Isaac and Rudy Gobert is the other 2 people that will always win Defensive Player of the Year if it isn't for Giannis. You know, if Giannis wasn't there, they would absolutely win. Rookie first team, James Wiseman, Onyeka Okongwu, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and Precious Achiuwa. The second team is Obi Toppin, Alexei Pokusevski, sorry man, I can't say that name, and Denny, Isaac Okoro, and Patrick Williams. And that is your team awards. All right, now we into the playoffs. We are slated against the 3rd-seeded Boston Celtics. All right, let me give you the rundown. In first place is Toronto. They're going against the 8th-seeded Cleveland Cavs. Then you got Brooklyn in 4th place going against the 5th-seeded Miami Heat. I already told you my seed. And then the 2nd-seeded Milwaukee Bucks is taking on Philly in 7th place. First place on the West, New Orleans Pelicans versus Utah Jazz. Golden State Warriors is in 4th place. They playing against Portland in 5th. 3rd place is LA Lakers. They playing against my real favorite team in real life, Dallas Mavericks, in 6th place. Good luck, fellas. And the last bracket is LA Clippers in 2nd place, going against the Grizzlies in 7th place. So there's a lot of good games across the boards, but you know how we do in these rebuilds. We're going to focus on just our bracket. We're going to simulate through the games and see what happens. Oh, before we do that, let me go into the game plan and make sure we are ready to go. So as you can see, Ball made it up into a 81. Devin Booker was able to increase, but he healed did not get better, but he's okay. Frank Kaminsky is at 80. So the people that we wanted to get better did absolutely got better. All right. Now we need to make sure that our options is touching the ball the way we want them to. And then we're going to go into the games. All right. So we don't got no injuries. We put our options out there. Oh, and let's get into the game. So game 1 is a win for the Celtics. Come on, guys. We cannot lose in the first round. We take game 2. Good job. All right. We take game 3. Good job. It's tied 2-2. Let's see who can take game 5. We take game 5. Hopefully we win it in 6 games. We do not. Is a game 7. I'm going to simcast it and see what happens. All right. We're going to simulate the game. Oh, we got the lead. We got a decent lead. Little comeback late in the 4th. Hold on. I don't want to go too fast. All right. Should I jump in? You know what? I'm going to just continue simulation. And we was able to beat the Boston Celtics in game 7. All right. Now we going against Giannis. And for Giannis, I am going to see if we can deliberately run a little zone for him. No, you know what? I don't want a zone. I want to kind of help neutral play physical defense. Neutral defensive aggression. I don't know how we could attack Giannis through that. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and simulate the rest of the rounds. Now, in the second round of the playoffs, you have the first seeded Toronto winning in 6 against Cleveland, and they move on to face the Brooklyn Nets, who won in 7 against Miami. That was a great series. All right, on the western side of things, we have the number 1 seeded New Orleans Pelicans moving on, and that's why Stan Van Gundy won Coach of the Year. And the exec probably was from the Pelicans as well. So 2K really have the Pelicans going from not even, well, they barely missed the playoffs to the 1 seed. That is incredibly crazy, and I'm assuming that's because of Zion. Anyway, Dallas was able to beat LA in 6. I love to see it. You love to see it. And they will face Memphis, who upset it, LA Clippers in 6. Wow, that is incredible. All right, so now we face the number 2 Milwaukee Bucks, and coming off our upset, let's see if we can surprise them as well. So the first game goes to Milwaukee. They are the better team. That is kind of expected. Let's hope we can fight back from this hole. They beat us by 15 points. So let's hope we could come back. We do not come back. They absolutely destroy us this game. I want to see if I can switch something up. See if I can go to they team. I think I passed them. I think they right here. Let's see what we can do here. Assignments. How do you change players? We don't. You want to get away from Drew Holiday. Oh, boom. There it goes. Giannis. Matchup. Who his matchup going to be? Who can we match up good on Giannis that's going to make his job terrible? Can't be Clint. He going to kill Clint. Can't be Devin. I have nobody that could guard him. That's the issue. I have nobody that could guard him. Gap. Bet. No, we giving him a gap. We're going to let him shoot. We're going to give a gap. And we're going to force middle and force him to shoot. You know what? No. We're going to leave that automatic. All right, so we're going to give him a gap. We're going to let him shoot. And we're going to see if that helps us. Or we're going to get swept. Either way, it was a valiant effort. And we got swept. It did not matter what we did. We could not stop Giannis. Let's check the box score just to see the damage. Giannis put up 28 and 10. with us giving him room to shoot. We wanted him to shoot, and he still beat us. In game 1, let's just see what it was. He put up 31 and 16. It was just too much Giannis. Game 2, he put up 42 and 15. Game 3, he put up 30. It was just too much Giannis. We could not stop him. On our side of things, in game 1, our high score was LaMelo Ball, even though Devin Booker was... Where is he? Is he hurt? Devin Booker is the top scoring option, and he is not here on any of these games. I'm confused to where is Devin Booker at. I'm super confused. Why? Oh, that's okay. So that's what happens. That's what happened. Devin Booker got hurt again. I forget to take injuries off because I don't know. I just wanted to see if I could do it with the injuries on. After yesterday's mistake, I just wanted to see if I could do it. Unfortunately, it cost my team to get swept. I feel like we had a chance. We really made a comeback. Milwaukee was just too much Giannis without our number one option. And yeah, there it goes. All right, so it's pretty obvious the injury setting is a bane in my existence. It is a thorn in my side. It is killing me because literally every time I am close to the pinnacle of what I'm trying to do, the injury bug bites me. It hit me in the second round, taking out one of my best player, Devin Booker, completely, causing us to get swept by the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo was just too much for us, averaging about 35 points a game on us and over 10 rebounds. It was a valiant effort by me, but too much Giannis, okay? All right, so I don't know what team I'm going to control next week. I am going to try to get another team a championship that don't have it. Obviously, I am not to the point where I can help the Knicks or the Charlotte Hornets yet, but as I get better in this mode, I will circle back around and make sure I do my due diligence and get them a championship. Peace and love.
It's on now. True. It's on now.